So this is the video that I had no plan on doing, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Um, just a little bit because I have a 2 hour long video that I'm putting together that I will be releasing soon, and I will let you all know. But first of all, I wanted to say, rise in power to D'Angelo, and I want us to remember something. The way that we leave here always leaves a gift, a message, and a lesson for the purpose of empowerment because of who we are on a divine scale. I know a lot of us view death as the ultimate end and that there's always unfairness around it. But if you think about what I'm saying, as someone who has lost my life twice and came back, death is a lesson, a gift, and a message to help those who are still here with breath in their body to make changes to the course that they are on. The message that D'Angelo Spirit has given to me, a few of them, but I'm just going to stay with this one thing. Take care of yourself as best as you can. Black culture was established around drinking 40s, smoking, eating barbecue, which is highly carcinogen to the body. The carcinogens alone and a lot of the things that's part of our culture leads to these high cancer rates. But also knowing that the social engineering, the studying at Tavistock Institute, we have been studied like rats in a laboratory. And so there are certain things on an epigenetic, even eugenesis scale that they know. So we're more likely to leave this earth with some type of big C or some type of heart disease or autoimmune disease. That's not a coincidence, it's by design. So the most powerful thing that you can do besides grieving, because a lot of us are grieving. When we lose these artists, we're grieving. Music is very powerful. Music is very healing, which means there is a soul bond that we have with certain artists. And Neo Soul, listen to the word, Neo Soul. He was one of the pillars. Angie Stone was one of the pillars. And they were heavily influenced by Sly Stone. Now, notice I keep saying Stone, which is similar to Houston or Houston. So over the years, there's been a lot of news circulating about Houston. Hue is a color. Hue can be seen as EU melanin as well. And so the spiritual message to this is whatever you are doing that you know is hurting you, it is time for you to let it go. It is time for you to start strategizing, start planning. How am I going to do this? How am I going to pull myself away from sugar? How am I going to pull myself away from eating things that are flame grilled, cooked over top of charcoal with lighter fluid? Like, just do the research and look it up and see how damaging it is. What we call soul food was survival food. And the food was delicious, of course, because we're alchemists. This is in our DNA to be able to do these things. But you can take that same power of being an alchemist and start creating foods that are going to extend your life, that are going to protect you, that are going to enhance your well-being, because health is wealth. And when Tina Turner passed away, it was a really similar message. And she actually said it herself. And she said, take care of your kidneys. So if your blood pressure is high and you know your blood pressure is high, what are you doing about it? Are you doing research to see what can I do to level out my blood pressure? What can I eat? What can I change? This is the message. We're not on the old earth anymore. On the old earth, we were in a containment field. And in that containment field, we were being given the grace to make these mistakes. We were being given time to learn what was actually harming us and to be able to move away from it. So, yes, back on the old earth, you probably could do all of those things, eat all of those things, abuse your body in all of those ways, and still be okay. But if you're on a new earth, if you're somebody who's called to heal generational curses, to break cycles, to shift the paradigm, then the rules to the game are different for you. And there are some people who are still existing in that old 3D timeline, and they may be living in these ways that's abusive to their body and may not even seem like they're having any issues. So that's why I said, for those of us who are having issues with our body, that is a sacred initiation that's calling you into deeper spirituality, deeper connection with your own body, to treat your body like a living altar. What I put in my body impacts my ancestors and my descendants, because I am a multidimensional being. The things that I think about also has the same impact. And so what are you feeding your mind? What are you feeding your body? How are you interacting with your higher I divine self? Are you in communication with your higher I divine self? Is your lower self, the beast part of you, is that part of you still operating as if it can operate how it always has done? And so there are changes that we're being called to make. And the pain that a lot of us feel when these artists leave here in the way that they do. The young lady who was the host, I think, of MTV, I can't call her name right now, but she passed away from breast cancer. And it was right around the time where I was getting my thyroid cancer diagnosis. And so it was a message to me. And that message to me, I thanked her and I cried, for the gift that her death gave me was to not accept anything beneath what I know I'm worthy of when it comes to my health, and to put 100% into restoring my health. So this is the message. Let's not just listen to the music and drop rest in peace and comments and grieve and feel bad and think about the hidden hand that we know is operating behind a lot of these people that we call celebrities, and the way that they leave, and the death by numbers, and the numerology around it, the astrology around it. All of those things play a role. Those things are simply maps and mirrors to help us see how it was orchestrated. But how are you adapting? What are you doing different? And if you're not doing anything different, if you're not truly committed to doing anything different, then you're not going to be able to break generational curses. We do not have to leave here this way. Aging, illness that applies just because you're aging, it's a lie. It's one of the biggest lies that I have discovered. Dr. Sebi tried to tell us. Left Eye tried to help us. Aaliyah was even on this journey. A lot of people don't know, but she was healing generational trauma. She was tapping into spirituality to heal generational trauma. And when people start doing this, Nipsey Hussle, he was on this same path. When people start doing this, you notice that people start disappearing, right? So let's not let these deaths be in vain. Like, today is the day. If you're watching my video today, comment below and say, you know what? I'm done playing. I'm done playing. Take yourself seriously. Invest in yourself. Your health is your wealth. Don't chase the mighty dollar. You chase health, chase well-being, chase a calm nervous system, because the sexiest thing in the world is a regulated man, a regulated emotional woman. That is the new sexy. That is the ultimate fucking turn on. You hear me? Somebody that's got safety in their nervous system, somebody that knows how to hold that space. This is the new earth. This is what I've been trying to teach and talk about. This is what we're shifting to. And after I feel like it's the right time, when D'Angelo's spirit let me know it's okay, just like I did with Chadwick Boseman, Kobe Bryant, all of the messages that I've done when people transition Prince, you can watch it on my old YouTube channel. But those messages are deep. Each and every one of them taught me something. And I'm going to be sharing that with y'all. But it'll be on my Patreon.